All right, friends. I hope you're doing great and well. So let's quickly move into this section. So this section we're going to be talking about two ways of doing book title research, profitable title research. You know how to find these your $300,000, $500,000 title. Okay, so there are two methods we are going to be using to get this thing done. Okay, so one of it it's doing the you're doing the for beginners. There's one for beginners. You just come to Amazon incognito mode and then set it to yeah, America, okay, 9001, and then you type for beginners. So when you type for beginners, this the things you're going to be seeing. All right, you're going to be seeing some of these titles. This one's the American Sign Language for beginners. All right, so this is and what you're looking at it's self-published authors. You're not looking at anything but self-published authors. Now, if the self-publishing authors are doing well, you too can do well. All right. So the beginners. This one is learn guitar for beginners, and then American Sign Language. Okay. So just gotta check. How about whatever? So let's say this. How about medicine? So remember, it's self-help we're looking at here. We're just looking at self-help and evergreen. Anyone we would pick. Okay, so let's scroll down to see if this is an independent author. Not really. Okay, so let's leave here and then continue to move. So we have the ketogenic diet for beginners. Okay, keep scrolling. Mediterranean diet cookbook for beginners. Let's look at this book here. Juicing for beginners. Okay, let's see some of the metrics. The ratings you have 9,000 plus, and the BSR is 500. So this BSR is good. All right. So I usually target between that 5,000 and 100,000 BSR. Okay, 100,000. That 5 to 100,000 BSR. That's what I target, and it actually shows that the book is really selling and doing very well. Okay. So this one qualifies. It is 500. Okay, 500 BSR ranking. So let's scroll. The next thing I'm going to check if it is independently published. Right here, it is not independently published. But do we have independent publishers doing things here? Of course, you can still check around to see. But as a newbie who is starting out, best advice to focus on titles that are mainly published by independent authors to help you stay safe. Okay, to help you stay safe. Let's see, still the same cast Callisto. So let's leave this. All right. So um, let's see dates. Mediterranean diet cookbook. So all right, let's go. First of all, the BSR pass mark. Let's see is independently published. All right, independently published. Very good for us. As you can see, independently published. So what's the BSR ranking? The BSR is 1,800 and okay, this is the BSR here, 1,800 plus. So it actually shows this thing it's doing very well. Okay, it shows it's doing very well. All right. So now what do we do? Let's for this we have a title. Okay. So We'll come back to it, but let's see. Let's continue. So this book actually makes at least $637 every day, which is very, very good and awesome. Okay, so I can decide to check out things here. Book beam, come to this book beam and then check some of the statistics. This thing leave here. Okay, check some of the statistics. So let me set some things and let's apply. Okay, so let's go. Um, the book is 95 pages. It's 5 months, 14 days old. It has gathered reviews of about 4.5 reviews rating and 720 reviews normally. The book's price is 15. Okay. And royalty, this person makes at least 7.45, $7.45 in royalty. So it actually a good royalty to an extent. Okay. Now the book is ranking 1873 and this book makes at least 7,201 saves per day. Okay, so daily royalty is between $522 to $752. Okay, so we have estimated revenue per day, or so you have about 1,000 plus to 1,005. All right, so this book is not on Kindle Select; is independently published. So let's look at the monthly statistics. So monthly, this from what we have here, estimated royalty monthly between 15,000 to $22,000. Then estimated revenue monthly, so between 32 to $46,000. Now this book is actually doing very well. So now this is actually how to do your uh, search with for beginners. This is piano book for beginners. All right. So let's see, let's see. The first thing I check is if it is independently published. Okay, not independently published. So I'm doing this because this is actually supposed to be beginners friendly. Okay, so everything beginners need to succeed here. It's what I'm about. All right. So we're looking at actually done this um, for beginners method of research. Okay. So the next thing I want us to look at, the next pattern of research is to practically look at the best sellers. Okay, the best sellers. So let's look at bestsellers here. So looking out for bestsellers here, bestsellers print, and then see while it's loading up. Okay, so this is bestsellers generally, the bestsellers on Amazon in the book category. Okay, so let's hold on while it's loading. Okay, all right. Now these are bestsellers. You still have a coloring book by Cocowayo, all right? Let's see how much they make. As you can see, most of the things showing up here for bestsellers right now, it's coming from um, Halloween stuffs, and because this is actually the Q4 season. Okay, so these are kind of gift books. Okay, I just want us to see how much this some of these books are making. Okay, so while you're looking at this, you just keep checking again if these books are independently published. I am waiting for the figures we do daily to show up. All right, this one does 48,257 dollars already. This book is just coming out and is already doing this massive figure. All right, and the message, this one is doing about 31. So we are still moving ahead to see. Let's see. The good energy, revenge of tipping point. So you still have to check if these books are independently published. Because if they are independently published, you're going to be safe on so many grounds. All right, so many grounds you're going to be safe because you're not going to be having issues with book block and stuff like that. All right, so it seems the network is a kind of not too friendly. All right, but then we'll get something grinded out for us. All right. So let's see. All right, not independently published. Remember, we are just doing newbie friendly here. Okay, so let's continue. Um, the anxious generation. Let's see how far it is. You pay attention. You are looking for independently published. Well, this one is by Penguin, so let's leave it. Taking you everything newbie friendly. Okay, so this is how you do all the way. But then if you check, it's taking you much time to do it, you begin to niche down. Okay, you begin to niche down. You can come to, self-help. Let's say you want to do self-help, you can come to self-help. Now, under self help, you niche down properly again. You can say self esteem, relationship, personal transformation, anyone, okay? Anyone you can pick. Let's say self esteem. All right. Uh, okay. So you begin to pay attention. Number one. Another thing you have to be looking at is the ratings. I don't do anything ratings below 100, okay? And then BSR between 35,000 to 100,000. That is your focus. So you're going to be doing all those things until you see your book. It takes time to do research. You don't just, it's not something you go in and then you come out like that. Okay. This one says the Little Frog's Guide to Self Care. Not nice. Master your emotions. A year of self-care, how to build a fashion icon. So let's see. So this audio book. Let's look at the Kindle. Okay. And then we must check if it is independently published. All right. So this you practically going to be doing this. So you niche down properly. Check. Personal transformation. You're going to be checking all of these things we have until you have that's your money generating keyword to use. Okay, atomic, the four agreement, the power of now. All right, adult children of emotionally immature parents. Let's get that. See, because this book is actually making some good money. So the way of the superior man, uh, breaking the habit of being yourself. So let's see, scroll down. Is it independently published? Not really. So still not a big issue. But then everything is newbie friendly. So this is actually how you can do your bestseller research until you pick the right keyword you want to write. Okay, so let's keep searching. Keep searching, keep searching, keep searching until you find your game, your title. And what you're actually looking for is independently published. The BSR is between 35,000 and 100,000. And then you have at least above 100 ratings or 100 reviews. Okay. Okay. So these are the things you look out for. Now you can also do new releases. Okay, you check for new releases titles also, and you're following the same method because you're going to be still checking for independently published book and all that. So these are niches. You don't just depend on these ones here overall. So you niche down, niche down properly. There's so many things you can do. Computer and technology, comics and graphics. So you can come this way, check everything: health, fitness, and dieting. So all of these areas you will check. So this is the three method of you know doing keyword research for that. $8,000 title a day or 500,000 title a month. This is how it begins and this is how it works. So having done this, I've shown you ways you can three methods of doing research. One for beginners, and then two for bestsellers and new releases. And then in all of this, you're searching for books published by independent authors and not big publishers. Okay, so independent publish where you can make the money too when you see others making it. So in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to use BookBeam to get your titles very easily. In case you have a tool like the BookBeam, which is very good, and I will also advise you get in case you don't want to come manual like this. It takes so much time to run around this and all that. So having brought this video to an end, I want to say a very big thank you. See you in the next video.